Okay, we're back with our second
new video.
Anyway, well, throughout the year of 2007, we have heard word about from one former professional wrestler who has clearly proven himself smarter than among everyone else, and truly the smartest man in the business today. Yes, I'm talking, of course, of Lance Storm. Now, as I've seen on countless websites, well, pretty much actually just one, I won't lie. Now, I've seen the fans go, oh, he is the smartest man. I completely agree with him. And his subject is, of course, about how TNA is doing horrible, how he can make it better, or his ideas can make it better, and how they're losing money and all the same stuff. Now people go, oh, I completely agree. You know, it's downright awful. Yes, that's what the IWC believes. But however, this is what we believe. You see, Lance Storm has gone on here and he's complained about just about everything TNA does.
Everything.
I mean, yeah, it just
bitches about it constantly.
Oh, yes.
Right. He constantly rants about how TNA is unbearable, impossible to watch, ridiculous in every way. They can't do a single thing right.
Oh yeah, no, you know, I full-heartedly agree.
Lance Storm is a brilliant man.
How can we cannot comprehend against his genius.
He's so great.
He's so intelligent.
God.
I
want to be like him.
I know, exactly.
He's so smart.
You're right. TNA is unbearable to watch.
First, I just need to learn how to talk out my ass. Then I can start to be more like Lance.
Exactly. Lance, you know, I gotta say, I'm kind of ashamed. I'm ashamed that of everyone the things you have complained about, I think you would know a little bit more.
I would too. It's one thing for YouTubers to come on here, kids, people like us, to come on here and spew out bullshit about the failings of TNA and how bad they're doing and how things are unbearable and impossible to watch and the wrestling sucks and shit. But we're kids with opinions. You've been in the business.
You know how it works.
And you're talking like a fucking child.
Let me explain one of my favorite rants of Lance Storm. The one about the match of champions. Now, I agree about one thing. I think he pointed it out. I would have preferred Joe and Angle versus Daniels and Styles. That's me.
That would have been nice.
That would have been sweet. But no, we got stuck with Team 3D and Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle.
Wasn't really happy with that because I knew the outcome.
But it could have... Anyway, well, Lance Storm ranted about this, how this could have gone. He talked about something about how it wouldn't make how the whole idea of the match was confusing in the first place. Well, let me point out to you. Here's how it worked. You had the X Division champion tagging with the world champion, and then you had the first fighting the tag team champions. Are you still following me? Well, this is what
I know it's pretty hard to keep up right now.
This is what happens.
God, you're frying my brain.
I'm sorry, but this is what happens. You see, here's how it works.
Oh,
if by chance one of the X Division champion or the World Heavyweight champion pinned the tag team champions, they won the tag team titles and picked a partner of their choice.
Oh God! It was so hard to understand.
But there's more. There was more. I should say. Yes.
No.
If one of the tag team champions either pinned the World Heavyweight champion or the X Division champion, he would get that belt.
I'm so lost. That was the most confusing thing.
Oh yes, it was.
Ever heard.
According to Lance Storm, it was so confusing no one could understand it.
If Lance Storm doesn't get it, then no one gets it. How is that hard to understand, Lance?
Really?
Pretty basic concept right there. Creative yet basic. It wasn't hard to follow.
I don't get it.
Are you
anyway
simple now? But
one more thing about that, and for one side note, I know you're gonna be like, that happened in July. This is now. Screw it. I'm still well, screw that. It was the one rant that pissed me off more than anything else because
we never got to talk about it.
This is the reason why. One of my favorite reasons. He talked about how TNA works about, you know, disqualifications and title matches. If the guy gets disqualified, the title changes. And how, you know, if, say, you know, the illegal guy attacked the legal guy from stopping a pin, and that would cause a disqualification, and thus the titles would change. That was what he was complaining about. Well, here's how I'll sum that up for you. Genius. Of course they wouldn't do that. Oh my God.
As someone who was a wrestler, he should know this shit. Are you kidding me?
I cannot believe you're talking like this.
I don't know. It's hard to respect you when you talk like you don't know anything. What the hell?
And I'll point this out. You know, you pointed this out in one of your other ones, I think September, October, whatever the heck it was. You said how your improvements. Well, you know, you said how you would improve TNA, how you would do this. Well, why don't you do something about it? That's all I'm going to say about that.
Yeah.
And finally, well, my last thing I'm going to point out about his latest one about how WWE can get away with whatever they want. Very, very true. I can talk about that, but I won't. However, he also talked about how TNA is losing money.
Oh, Lance Storm suddenly knows everything about TNA.
That was the question I want to know. How do you know?
Well, obviously he's their personal accountant and keeps track of all their money.
Exactly. Obviously, all the money goes to him.
He knows.
Now,
he knows.
Now, I'll point this out. If a wrestling fan would come on YouTube and say TNA is losing money, that's more retarded than Lance Storm saying it.
It is.
However, I want to know where's the proof.
I do too. Write an article about it, something. I want to know how you know this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. We know they don't have the amount of money that WWE has. Obviously, duh.
Uh-huh.
But I want to know how you know that they're drastically losing money every show as you so claim.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't understand where you're getting this from.
Neither do I.
You would think something like that would be on more news websites and stuff, but yet you're the one that's heard about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
As I said, I don't understand.